What do you do when you reach the end of the line? When you're at the bottom of the barrel, down to your last dollar. When you got one bullet left in the chamber and, well, there I go rambling again. Clay and Bogi are stranded in the Ice Marsh with no ship, no crew, and no purpose. Tall Tales from Biffton, Episode 10. Nah, you look distressed.
You're right.
What's wrong?
There's no purpose.
There's no purpose in this world. You're purposeless.
A purposeless world.
Purposeless life has no purpose.
What's my purpose?
Christina M.W.J. Webb Bradford, welcome to Fables on Tables. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming out.
Round of applause, thank you.
Christina, tell us a little bit about your D&D experience. How much have you played? How long have you played for? What do you think of it?
Okay, well, I've played for maybe 5 years, but on and off, and I still don't remember very much about playing.
That's so like a normal D&D player then. Thanks for coming with us. Clay and Bogi, you followed the wreckage of the ship down the river you were just on, through the fog, through the mist, and you wind up into this grotto area. It's like a lowland swamp. It's hotter here than it's been this whole trip, and there's chunks of the ship that you've been following floating in here. The river diverged at a certain point, and half of it went into this little grotto eddy area. That's probably about the size of a little bigger than a football field, I would say. And then the other half of the river sort of kept going where y'all were supposed to go on your trip. You rolled well on your perception check, Bogi, and you followed the ship pieces down here. This is where it ended up. When you passed through the barrier of fog, you came upon this area, and in front of y'all, in the middle of this grotto, is a large cloud tower. It just rises into the air, and it's slowly churning. Not like a tornado where it's just like causing destruction. It's stationary, slowly moving, and below it, it's sitting on the inner ring of this grotto is this plateau of ice. It's like sitting on this big chunk of ice. And the outer ring of it, kind of where y'all are, is, like I said, this lowland swamp with... There's trees and there's bush and like water everywhere, but there's also these large chunks of very blue ice sticking up through the water, like icebergs, just here and there, dotting this grotto.
And so it's otherwise flooded.
Yeah, it's like the water comes up to, at this point, like it's up to your shins. And so you're searching for your friend Bogi. Clay, what's going through your minds right now? You've had a long week, I would say, and now you're shipless. So what do you think y'all are feeling right now?
The drugs are wearing off, the booze. I'm dealing with sobriety for the first time in like 6
So you've got
days.
withdrawals.
Yeah.
Well, things are coming into focus.
Yeah.
Right.
But you were also
situation.
unconscious for the good portion of your
And my
trip.
hands have less wrinkles.
You feel great. I mean, you have a horrible headache, Bogi, from being sober, but you feel good. And Clay, notice
It's a youthful hangover.
I'm taking this hangover kind of like a champ. Though.
yeah, like
Usually I'm debilitated.
You'd be on the ground. Yeah, you wouldn't be moving.
but you feel good. You feel strong.
I need things. I had everything taken from me.
So
I wanted to ask if there are a few things along the journey that
Sure.
I've made the last few hours that I maybe could have collected.
you were very okay, go ahead.
Can I just go through the list real fast?
Sure, yeah. Let me know what, because Purpose took anything
made
of
of a
importance.
piece of the ship.
Yeah, you could have grabbed that.
Great.
There's chunks of wood floating by.
Some pebbles, maybe like 5 pebbles.
Sure, you could get some pebbles.
Yes, I'm gonna say 5. That's cool.
Yeah.
Can I say 6?
4. Yeah, you can do 5. You can do 6. It's fine.
I'm gonna take 6.
All right.
Did I find any herbs? Fresh herbs?
That you'd have to roll a nature check for.
Will do, thank you, Capitan. Nature. Hey, I'm proficient in that for some reason. And that's a +3. That's a 21.
21. What are you searching for?
I need
general
I need
herbs?
them, yeah. I need
Okay,
them.
yeah, you find herbs.
Great. That was really... ice? Do I find any ice on the journey?
There is so much ice to be found here.
I knew that. Holy water? Do I find any?
Yeah, there's just holy water all over the place. It's
I'll just
really
stick with
weird.
the ice for now.
Sure.
Thank you.
That makes sense.
All right, so I collected those things?
Yeah,
Cool.
you got those things. And like you said, you woke up, your shit was gone. Anything of value you had, which was less after Dulcie robbed y'all, but was gone. You have the ring now that you've recently put on, your robe, your clothes, your leaf rope that you mentioned to me earlier, but also you're shoeless, which makes you kind of think that something went awry between whatever Pike told you and what happened now, because your shoes are gone, all your shit's gone.
Well, yeah, Invictus's letter clearly implicates me, which Pike assured me that he would clear my name with him and make everything cool, I'm pretty sure.
Something is wrong.
Yeah, Pike didn't do that. And Pike also sent an undead hunter after us, so he's number one.
Seems like he might be
jerk
upset
on my list.
Yeah. Your feet are hurting very badly at this point. Before you were pushing through the pain, but you're stepping in between very cold water and ice. So go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw for your feet.
That's an unnatural 20.
Okay. You're all right. They hurt bad, but you're able to...
I think I'm invigorated by
You are.
how youthful I feel. And walking around barefoot's like tough, but once you do it for a bit, it's all right. I've been doing it for a few hours.
Yeah, it's kind of fun being
Start
tough.
stepping on rocks. I'm building calluses.
Yeah. Christina, I meant to tell you this, but like I have to tell everyone, it's going to be a sec before your character gets here.
What if I accidentally laugh into the microphone?
That's okay. You can laugh
Okay.
all you
We
want.
insist.
Yeah, we...
Okay. I'm like over here. Like,
No,
trying
yeah.
not to.
No, we beg for laughs.
I need to do as long as I'm continuing on following the shipwreckage.
Yeah, and you are. You followed it to here.
Purvis fell in the shipwreckage.
He definitely fell with it.
So
Yeah. And the water at that point
for
was...
bodies this whole time.
And actually,
Have you found any?
before you look for bodies...
Okay.
Well, actually, give me a perception check. See if you see any.
All right.
Clay, you can do the same.
That's a 15.
15?
I'm not good at it.
Okay.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Okay. You look down, and Clay, and you see like this shadow pass by, and there's chunks of wood around it, but it definitely looks like a body underneath, and it like collides with something in the marsh, and it's just sort of snagged there. Before you do anything with that, though, you feel... You mentioned you grabbed those bag of letters from Lookouts from Lookout.
I did.
One of them starts glowing in your backpack
Oh my goodness.
of you picked, and it's like pulsating back there. It's like almost rumbling in your backpack right now.
I'm just going to assume, well, I can cast Detect Magic at will.
Okay.
So I'll just kind of do that.
You do that over it, and it explodes open and
Oh my
pops.
God.
You feel the magic you detect is the kind of magic you like, because it explodes. There's a flash of light, and then confetti pops over both of y'all. And again, you feel surge of magical invigoration, and you both level up.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Insert applause.
This is like a 2-for-1 special.
Yeah, for you, Bogi, because you just leveled up with Warlock. Now you are... So go ahead and let me know what a level, like what class you're both taking, and if any cool abilities you get.
All right,
And then
let me roll my health.
let's roll some
Wink,
health.
wink. Oh, wow, I rolled really great.
Ah, that's great, Matt. I'm really happy for you.
Thanks. I rolled max health, I think, for both. I think.
For your Warlock and for... What's the second level you're taking in? Is it Sorcerer?
Yeah, first I'm going Sorcerer, then Warlock.
Okay.
The Warlock.
Well,
first.
you had to take Warlock first. So you rolled 6 HP for the Warlock, or the Sorcerer.
Yeah, I rolled a 6 from the Source, and I rolled an 8 for the Warlock.
Wow.
And I had 2 to both. So
Yeah.
I'm now at a whopping 47 health.
Damn. You're a
Good for you.
Big man.
Thanks.
I have one con that I will add to this roll, which is real.
Mine was real.
That's 4. I will go up to 26, and I will now never be anywhere near the fray.
That's great news.
Nice to meet you.
That's great news. What level did you take, Clay? What's your class that you took it in?
I went to third level warlock. Still only one druid. So now I'm taking a Pact of the Chain.
Okay.
So a sprite will be my choice.
Oh, you have a sprite.
Well, I guess I'll have to use the Find Familiar to
create
summon
it?
a sprite. I'm probably just going to stick with sprite because it's a fae.
Yeah, it's a fae.
And that's why
fairy
I chose it.
creature. That's cool.
So it can fly around and do all kinds of crazy shit.
Do some shit for you.
Mm-hmm. And I kind of want it to look like me, and whatever form I take, the sprite will take a similar face. Is that possible? Is that crazy?
It's definitely a little crazy. We had to look it up.
Damn it all.
Do you get anything cool for your next... Are you level 2 sorcerer now, Bogi?
That's right. I'm a level 2 sorcerer, and I am better at casting Ice Knife. Thank you. Also, I have sorcerer points, which we're all going to learn how to use together.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
I don't know how to use it.
We're going to cross that bridge.
I feel like I already get my spell slot back every time I use my thing, so using my sorcerer points for that seems silly.
You're entering the Sorlock world.
Yeah, I hear that's one of those things. People love Sorlocks.
Yeah.
They even have a name for it. Sorcerer Warlock.
So after you all level up, you feel that go over you. You don't get your shit renewed. Like, you don't get... It's not powerful enough to restore your spell slots or to max out your HP, but you will get whatever HP you've earned added on to your current HP. The letter, when it went off, you hear this... Hey, Samson, it's your boy, Ball. Congratulations on your promotion from go-getter to junior account specialist. Well, keep up the good work out there. And remember, shoot for the moon. If you miss, you'll land amongst the stars. Ball.
That's a nice letter.
That's very sweet. Do you know... No. I don't know what form I'm in. I think I'm...
You were back to yourself.
I think I'm just back to normal.
You had abs now.
I'm ripped.
From your stint as Bruce Willis.
I'm still channeling Bruce.
Yeah. But you look like the face looks like Clay, yeah.
Bogi, do you know what you look like now? Do you want me to show you?
Oh, I guess not.
I'll show you.
Oh, no.
I'll turn into him.
Okay.
Young me?
Just the way you look. I'm going to try to mirror you.
And then I mirror you.
Yeah.
Fascination.
Yeah.
I look like that?
Yes.
From far away, Christina, your character, what's your name? What's your character's name?
The real Miley Cyrus.
The real Miley Cyrus is standing. You're off in the same grotto, and for about 70 feet away, you see these two figures mirroring each other. You see that happening, and then you see behind one of them, a figure emerges from the water. They're modeling to each other, and they don't see it at the moment, but this yellow dragonborn stands up from the water and is taking a swipe at one of them. I would say it's aiming for you, Clay, so Bogi, you see it rise up behind him, and it's bringing a claw down on Clay. What would you like to do?
I say, Bogi, no! Behind you!
What? Do I have time to...
Yeah,
turn before being...
Why don't you give me...
Can I use my thing? Oh,
no, give me a dexterity saving throw. How about that?
Doesn't matter.
Under this claw. You turn around and you see the body you had just been looking at of Frank. That's what you saw floating around in the water.
Oh, Frank.
Clay. But Frank's chest is caved in.
Frank.
I don't know who Frank is.
Frank was the bartender. Y'all really didn't talk to him a lot, but you got a lot of drinks from him.
I remember Frank.
Oh...
Frank.
His body, like on his chest, is covered in these like little blue. It looks like it's ice, but it's like little blue speckles of ice all in it. And his chest is completely caved in. It's crushed, and his mouth is unhinged. And after that swipe at you, it opens up even wider.
Oh.
Right on you, Clay.
What the fuck?
It's nasty. It's spit and stuff. And roll initiative.
What the fuck?
Was this because of what I said?
Am I rolling initiative?
Yeah, you go ahead and roll initiative too, Miley Cyrus.
Bogi, the real Bogi, has a 9.
Okay.
6.
6 for Miley. Clay, what'd you get?
12 for Clay.
First up is you, Clay. You're engaged with this Dragonborn.
What's up with his face or his eyes? Like, is he looking at me or is he looking through me?
He's looking both of those at you.
Like, so one eye is doing a little of this, the other eye is doing a little of that.
It looks, I mean, something's wrong here. Something's not working right.
Are we in sunlight?
You actually are in sunlight.
Oh my!
In this, you're like in the eye of the hurricane from where you've been.
Nice.
So yeah, there's sunlight here.
So that will be a phantasmal force.
What does
I guess
Phantasmal Force do?
It lets you basically create an illusion
Okay.
that can harm them with whatever effect it is. And so, like, I guess I'll just make him think that the water is freezing around him. Make him feel like it's all, like, locking him into place and do an intelligence check.
All right, so I get an intelligence save, is what you're telling me.
No. 12.
Yes. Spunk.
I'm still looking like a clone of Bogi. So I'm just gonna like act really stupid and flail around and
That's not.
just try to embarrass him.
True. That's not how.
Say, "Oh, look at me! I'm casting a spell."
This is serious. You could die.
Yeah, and so I just wiggle my fingers a lot and yell.
You see, for a moment, Frank is following what you're doing, and then it just shakes its head, and now it's staring at you even harder.
So the spell fails.
Hard.
It just ends.
Yeah, nothing. It did not work.
It's like, oh fuck.
Oh, fuck, mate. Next, would you believe it? It's Frank.
Oh, wait. Oh no, never mind. Don't wait.
I'm not. I'm making 2 attacks against you.
Don't.
Huh. Okay. Was a 20 hit? Non-natural?
A 20 will hit.
Shit. All right. You're going to take 18 damage. He claws you in the chest, and then
Is this one hit?
2 hits.
The first hit. What is the? Let's. I'm going to use a reaction against the first hit. It's Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
So Dex save.
Okay. Okay. I got a 3. Does that beat it? Am I okay? Tell me I'm going to be okay.
No, you're going to be terrible.
Okay.
4 fire damage
Okay.
to you.
I take it. Do you... Oh, yeah. So I just, like, burst into flames. So you do that, and then he leans in and he bites you with the second hit. So you're going to take 18 total.
Mm-hmm.
And it hurts.
It does.
Make a Constitution saving throw. There's something weird when he bites you.
A con save.
Uh-huh.
I would like to use my inspiration. One of my inspirations.
Okay. Go for it.
Do I have an
Oh, God.
Probably do.
7.
7. You take 5 extra poison damage from that. Now it's Bogi's turn.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
I'm gonna roll that D20, but I want advantage.
All right.
So that's some Ties of Chaos, you think?
You're tied chaos.
Hey,
You're weaving magic.
I want to weave it. You roll D100. I roll D100. And then I tell you what it is, right?
Okay. Yeah. You roll a D100.
Let's roll it all together. I'm going to roll advantage and my...
What are you casting though? What do you?
So, I'm casting Ice Knife Soul, I think.
kind
But
of-
it's Blizzard. I've been working on this. I feel with this new energy and this new feeling.
Oh, it's your
I
favorite
can now
spell.
cast Blizzard completely.
Just higher level
It's
ice
going
knife.
to be Blizzard.
Going to be
But it's my Blizzard spell. So I say, out loud, I say Blizzard. And what do blizzards are like? I throw my arms, just kind of like what you were doing before.
Exactly.
When you were throwing your hands like an idiot in the air. I'm doing that. I'm saying Blizzard.
Yes, Pogi, do it.
Blizzard.
But to make it work. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Ooh, I love that.
Nat.
I got a natural 20 on
Nat
my attack
20.
roll.
Nice.
And I rolled a 76 for the chaos.
76. Okay, but it was an ice knife.
It was not.
No, it was a blizzard.
It's actually a spell called Chaos Bolt.
Oh, Chaos Bolt. Okay.
But the D8s are going to determine what the element is. So it could come out as ice still.
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. We'll do the Chaos Bolt first. We'll do the
great.
damage. You got a nat 20 on it.
So I hurl an undulating, warbling mass of chaotic energy at one creature in range. Can I have a D8, please?
Yep.
Right. This your D8 will determine what the element is.
Sexy.
Great. On a hit, the target takes 2d8 plus 1d6.
Okay.
19.
19 damage?
That's right. And
What's the flavor?
the flavor is going to come out as poison.
Okay.
But it sounds like that guy.
That's what it just did to me.
Yeah. So
But you have no control over that. That's just what it
yeah.
is.
But the 2d8 is poison damage too.
Okay.
So you should know that if they're resistant or invulnerable
Yeah.
to the 2d8, that's going to be the 13. So 13 poison damage and then just 6, I guess, magic
Oh, I
damage.
got you. Okay. Yeah, you hurl this bolt at it, and it's almost like a kaleidoscope of colors on it. And before it hits, it's like it clicks into shape. It clicks in, and it turns like this yellowish color, like poison. And that collides with it. It bursts open, and it's like the searing poison is like melting this dude's chest even further. But you do see that even though you definitely did some pretty gnarly damage, the poison doesn't seem to be working its way through as well as it would on somebody
And I say, that was blizzard. I said blizzard.
And as you say that, you there's like a crack, and you can see this. I think a little Bogi, the weaves of magic that you've been coming used to seeing when you mess with the fabric of the weave. After it hits, you see it like kind of spiderweb out around him, and it encircles this dragonborn, Frank, and a wall of fire appears around him now. So he is encased in a wall of fire.
Can the
my
bad side be on him though?
Yeah, I think you could choose. I'm a little confused. So do I have to make a dex save at the beginning of my turn?
When
Nothing.
the wall appears, each creature within its area makes a dex save. Just do it now.
Okay.
It's like a fireball kind
It's
of.
So-
like my poison spell turned into a second extra bonus spell.
Yeah. You blizzarded it again. Sort of.
Poison.
So wait, does Clay have to do it if he's within 5 feet of it? That's what I'm kind of wondering
Oh
here.
God! I mean,
I'm sorry.
I think so. I think there's a good chance
'Cause you were engaged
I'm
with this guy.
You're just gonna murder me, but that's okay.
All right. I'm gonna make a dex save.
I'll use this opportunity.
Oh yes, of course, Clay.
Frank failed his dex save. So or not. Did I say Frank?
Frank.
Yeah, Frank is encircled in this fire. He failed.
Okay.
So Clay, you are having to avoid this fire, and you had just taken a pretty heavy hit from that guy. How much HP do you have
I'm
right
gonna
now?
die either way, but I want to see if I die. I have 3.
Okay. That's not good.
Nope.
Oh.
So that'll be a 13.
What's your spell save DC, Matt? Or Bogi?
How could you do this to me?
Oh, you did it.
14.
Okay, so Clay fails.
Can I give him my inspiration?
You can. I think.
I'm gonna give him my inspiration.
I think, but can you re-roll that many times?
That's up to you.
As someone who allows stacking inspiration,
Sure.
It's
am I
usually
not
not.
stacking you?
I don't know. I kind of don't think. I think there should be advantage, and that's kind of it. I don't think we should, because then everyone can just feed one guy always. You know.
True.
I think that would kind of take away from, like, if he didn't have any and
It's
you
fine,
gave it
kill
to
him.
him. Yeah, let's go
Raw,
fight.
you're supposed to roll them together. So
what's in Dumb and Dumber? I don't care. Shoot him.
So here's the thing: if you do 29 damage to me, yeah, I'll just die.
Oh, I have to roll the damage.
Yeah.
What's it? 5d8.
I don't know. Yeah,
Well,
5d8.
tell me what it is.
It is 5d.
All right. So if you do, all right. So let's go over this because this is important right now. We've never had a character this close to death before. What happened? What's the problem here is Clay is at 3 HP. If you do enough damage to bring someone to 0, they are KO'd, which means they're not dead. But if you do enough damage that equals their max HP
Negative.
on the other side after 0, then that will instantly kill the character. So, right now, Clay, you have 3 HP, and if he does, your max HP is 26, right?
Yep.
So if he does 29, you will die outright.
That's right.
On 5d8.
All right, so I'm at 0.
23.
23.
So you survived by 6
Fire
HP.
damage, and also 23 fire damage to
Frank.
Frank.
Okay. Yep. That hurts a lot. Yeah, Frank is like burst into flames right now, and he's like just screaming inside of this fire. His arm falls off, and is just melting in the water.
I'm making the exact same sound.
Go ahead.
But Bogi! It's you.
That sounds just like me.
You see yourself, your young self burning. It's like, ah!
This is what it looks like when you die, Bogi. So
I went down.
You're on fire, I guess.
I'm on fire, but I went down into the water.
Yeah,
But I said blizzard.
you fall over. Yeah, I think the grotto would put out the fire, but you are unconscious and dying.
So I did not summon my familiar. That's correct.
That did not
as
happen.
we discussed. Yes, of course.
Instantaneous wasn't instantaneous enough.
And now I will drink some beer.
I think. Can you get me one? Okay. Well, so Clay collapses in front of you, Bogi. Frank is dancing around the fire. Miley, you're about 70 feet away. What you've just seen all of this happen. Mm-hmm. First off, describe what your little lady looks like.
All right. Well, I'm a bullywug.
Which is a frog creature.
Yes. And I'm wearing a sports bra top and some volleyball-like shorts.
Okay.
And my hair is in dreads. They're dirty blonde. I had my hair in a mullet, and it's been dreaded since I've been on this adventure. So it's a mullet dread.
Okay. That sounds
Dreads.
nice.
Do you look like Miley Cyrus, as I know her?
She's a bullywug.
Oh, yeah. So
I'm
I'm the
described
real
her whole
Miley
character.
Cyrus.
Oh, yeah, you did.
So.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I fucked up.
No, you're getting beer. It's fine.
I shouldn't have worn.
Okay, so you've seen this whole thing.
We should've
What
waited.
are you thinking right now? What do you want to do?
I run up to them, and I'm like, are you a part of the special effects team?
So out of this grotto, this bullywug with dreads.
What language do you speak about it?
Oh, yeah.
Sylvan and Common and Bullywug.
So you'd probably speak I mean, it's up to you, but you'd probably speak common because this is a
Yeah.
human. So
Yeah.
So she runs up, kind of just running through the swamp. Your friend's on the ground, melting like mud, and she's asked you if you're part of the special effects team.
Can I roll a deception and say yes?
Yeah, go for it.
23.
23? Okay, so you can roll against that if you want to do insight, but he sounds pretty convincing when he
I'm
says
just like,
it.
oh yeah, the special effects team.
Well, shit, man. What are we going to do? You just knocked your other special effects member in the water.
I know that zombie special effects is being a jerk.
And
Yeah.
I hop in the water to try and take him out.
Okay, so you want to just, well,
That's
so
brave.
You want to pull Clay up, like above water, basically? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you would have had to have sprint to get there from that far away. Mm-hmm. So you dashed, that was going to be your action, but now you're with Clay and you're like basically next to him, okay?
Okay.
As that happens, from behind you, actually give me a perception check, Miley, as you rush up to Clay.
19.
Yeah. Okay, 19. Mm-hmm. So as you're stepping forward, you see, like you notice as you step by closer to Clay, there's another figure rising up from the water, and you can like see it's this little dwarven woman, and she's got a big plank of wood in her hand, and she too looks. There's a piece of wood sticking through her chest, and her whole face just looks like it's been soaked in water, like a raisin, that raisiny feeling. And she screams at you a little bit too, and she starts rearing back this board. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
14.
14? Okay, yeah, you're with the perception and that dex. You duck under this board with a nail in it as it flies over you. She's like, oh! Screaming at you too. So now you're next to Clay, but you also got this dwarf lady next to you. And we're now back to Clay. You're a mess, my dude. Give me a death saving throw, which we haven't done yet. on the show.
Very exciting. I love to always be demonstrating this.
Thank you for demonstrating. So a death saving throw means
Almost a 20.
Clay has to, while he's at 0 or below, he's dying, so he has to roll death saving throws. So he rolls a d20. If he gets below a 10, it counts as a fail. If he gets above a 10 or a 10, it counts as a pass. If you get 3 fails, you die. 3 passes, you're stable at 0 HP. So what'd you get?
If you get a nat 20, you stand up.
If you get a nat 20, you're back to 1 HP. If you get a natural 1, it counts as 2 fails. So
I got a 19.
okay, so that's 1 success.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Next in the order is Frank.
To move out of that fire, he's got to do...
Another dex save?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll make a dex save.
Well, I think it's... And to move out of that wall. Like...
He rolled a 7 for his dex save, so yours...
Through.
Okay, he dives out of the wall of fire, but go ahead and roll damage.
5d8?
Yeah, I failed the
6.
dex save.
23. Do I add my spellcasting, or is it
Nope.
just
No.
He dives out of the fire, and
Yes!
as he dives
wait.
through the... Yeah, what?
He dies out of...
He dives out of the fire.
Sorry.
He dives out of the fire and dies.
Yes!
Yeah. So he dives through it, and like you see as he's diving, as he like hits the wall of fire and passes through, he just turns to ash on the other side. It's like he's going through like a wood chipper or something. And He just burns up into a puff of smoke and ash. So he's gone.
A valuable component.
Yeah, you need
It fell in the water.
What? There's
Wet
nothing
ass.
on the ice?
Next in the order is Bogi.
All right. She has Clay in her arms, and
She's next to him. Yeah.
there's
Clay.
a figure rising.
Yeah, this dwarf that you recognize as Ezra, the barmaid from your cruise, just came up out of the water. There's a board through her chest. She also has these blue sparkly ice chunks on her. She just swung a board at this little frog person that came out of the blue, and she clearly looks like she wants some more mess with y'all.
All right, I'm upset seeing Bogies looks like Clay, but Clay is still someone that I've been hanging out with for 6 days. We've been on a few benders now.
You've already lost one friend.
I've already
this
lost
trip.
one friend.
Yeah.
So I would like to try. Are they within 30 feet of me?
Yeah, the dwarf?
But all of them.
Yeah, they're both within 30
I'd like
feet.
to position myself between the two of them
Okay.
and the dwarf.
Okay.
Then I'm going to lay my hands on Clay.
Okay, so you're going to try to
Cure wounds.
cure wounds?
That's right.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you put your hands through the water. Clay is underneath it, burn marks. You can see he's still out. You lay your hands on him, and you don't know this spell, but it's coming to you. It's like it's brand new to you, but you want to save him, so it's like it's coming to you. And your ring, your little peacock ring, lights up in each of its colors on its tail, which is like green, blue, and purple. And as it does, that energy flows through your hands into him, and you heal him. How much you heal him for?
I'm going to heal him for 7 health.
Oh, there you go.
And I say, ice is life, life is ice, ice is life, ice is life. Life is ice.
That's the first thing you hear as you pop up out of the water, Clay, and you are at 7 HP now.
I just agree. I chant, ice is life, life is ice, ice is life.
Life is ice.
Thank you, Bogi.
It worked.
Great Scott!
I can do all kinds of spells.
What can't you do?
Poison, fire, blizzard sometimes when I want to.
Oh,
Healing.
am I also blessed, though? Like, in direct sunlight? Am I regaining HP?
Oh, yeah, you are, yeah.
So
So you would have
+1.
You would have popped up next round. That same round, actually.
But thank you.
But that's a bummer.
Just move away from me.
yeah, no,
I wouldn't have done it if you
No, it
came back to
happened.
life.
I
So,
still say thank you.
Uh,
I just forgot that I was in sunlight.
you were underwater, so maybe it wasn't direct enough.
We brought you up.
We brought you out of the water.
Thank you.
Now you feel the sunlight.
Don't take this away from me.
I'm not taking it away from you. You did a good thing. You did a noble thing.
So next in the order, Clay, you already went, is Miley. All this is going on around you. The Dragonborn is burnt up, but this undead dwarf is staring you down with his board.
Okay, all right. I want to cast Calm Emotions.
It's a 20-foot radius on a point you want, so it could be everybody if you want.
You can choose to fail, too.
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a charisma saving throw, so I would have to make that to get it. So you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll make a charisma saving throw.
So do we all have to make that save?
Yeah.
It says, yeah.
Oh, if that's where you put it on everybody.
Everyone, yeah.
Then yeah.
But you can choose to fail, right?
I don't think I would. I don't think I'm going to choose to fail. I don't
Okay.
know this frog. Actually, you just are here. You're holding me. I'm just like,
What do I got to beat?
Oh, yeah. What's your spell save DC? Is it written on there?
10. Is that right?
Yeah.
Does it change for level 4?
You're. I think that is right because your charisma is 0, right?
Yeah.
unless
Yes.
did you raise it
Oh,
on your ASI?
you're funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's funny. But your stat.
It's a
Yeah.
novelty.
charisma is
It's very hilarious.
Prank
Low.
test. I'm here.
Yeah, I got a 17.
Okay, so you pass. You feel.
Sorry.
No, well, yeah, what'd you get, Clay?
I got a 14. 15.
Okay, so what does it look like when you cast this? Like, is there any effect? Is there some visuals? Miley?
Yeah, so I think... Am I bobbing up in the water like I'm swimming? Or can I stand?
It's up to, like, your waist. Right.
Buildings.
I say, I've got J's on my feet, so get like me.
Okay. So you say that, and you do a little move and point at yourself, and the dwarf looks at you and... And she just drops the board, and she's chilled out. She's just sort of staring off right now, like she's kind of staring at you, but also like clearly just staring off in the distance at the moment. So yeah, this fight is over for the moment, at least, and she's chilled out. So you got this undead dwarf standing there, and this frog person now with you.
And yeah, I guess I'm kind of. You don't have to hold me anymore.
Did you just?
Are you dazed because you were knocked into the water, like
no,
knocked out?
I've been healed, so I'm
Okay.
awake
But-
now, but I'm not standing.
But did you enthrall the zombie dwarf? Is that yours now?
Mine? Mm-hmm. I thought this was a part of your special effects.
Oh no! So that you just call like that's just like we should
Bogi, she was acting.
and we are all acting. We should this scene should we should finish this scene out and see if the effects are good and smash this really fast.
Absolutely.
I smack it with my club. Can I smack it?
yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
That's a 10. Oh, 11.
To hit, you get advantage because it's completely not. It's not fighting you at all.
20. Not natural.
Not natural. Yeah, that's a hit with your club.
Yeah, it's a piece of the ship
Okay.
that I picked up on my 2-hour journey.
Okay, sure.
3.
3 damage. Okay, I'm gonna say roll double dice because I'm gonna count this as a crit because it was not moving at all.
3. Do I have my damage again, or just the?
Just the die roll.
It's plus 3. So, whatever I said, plus 3.
So 6.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You bring this board up and you smash it down. Part of its head collapses in, and its head jerks to the side, and then it looks back up and then it takes a swing back at you. So we're back, kind of an initiative.
And I say these are good special effects.
You definitely damaged it though. Pretty good. She reaches down and picks up her old board with a nail in it.
Out of her skin, out of her body.
It was just floating in the water. She had it. She just had picked it up. Does a 14 hit you, Bogi?
meet or beat.
That'll do. Okay, so she swings it twice, just like boom, boom, right into you. The second time, as it meets your AC, the nail part just sort of sticks into your leg, and it's stuck there. The weapon is just lodged in your leg. But so she lost it. If that's good.
That is good.
I guess, but what's the damage?
God. Okay, I rolled max damage. Sorry. It's a 15. 15 piercing and bludgeoning.
It's all good.
But she lost her board. So now it's back to Clay. You're prone on the ground. You're in the arms of this frog. Well,
I think she dropped me.
she might have dropped you to do her moves. I don't know.
Probably had to do
That's her choice.
some dance moves.
I don't think I was holding him. I was next to him.
You were about to grab. I planted that. You're right. You were going to hold me. I know it. I guess I'll do a witch bolt. Does a 13 hit?
Does hit.
Yay.
They say hit.
So that is 2d12 now.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, that's pretty spicy.
15. And I maintain concentration.
Okay. Still blue like it used to be at the good old days? That's what you said the first time when you blew up Calamity Jim.
No, it's not blue.
Okay, what's
It's not blue anymore.
Okay.
It's totally different. Everything's changed. It's black. It's dark.
Oh, Clay's gone all emo on us, huh?
There's a hint of blue, but you got to look really close.
Okay.
It's mostly black.
The old Clay's still in there somewhere.
Yeah.
So I guess you stand up to do this. 'Cause
I stand up.
You stand up. You're prone. You stand up. You release
Yeah.
this black bolt of lightning, and it connects. Yeah, and it's eating into Ezra pretty badly. There's a hole in her stomach now where that is. Next in the order is back to Bogi.
And Ezra's, how far away am I from Ezra, probably?
You're like probably, well, you just smacked her in the face.
Oh, and she just put a board in my
your
leg.
leg. So you're 5
It's still
feet.
in my leg.
Yeah, you're engaged.
Yeah, okay, cool. Well, I'll just move out of range.
It will get an opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay. It lost its board with a nail in it, so instead it's just going to try and claw you. Yeah, 22 to hit. That's going to be 4 slashing damage on you. It's nails.
Oh my.
This board is still in your leg, but you're moving away from it. You're now out of its range.
All right, now I'd like to cast Chaos Bolt
Okay. All
with
right.
advantage.
You're weaving again?
That's right.
All right.
How far away could I move?
man.
Once I
Tell
moved
me-
out of range,
You
how,
just need
I wanna
10
move-
feet.
I
Please
want to
tell
move
me I
max
was
range
more
though.
than 5
Oh, you can
feet
move
away.
30 feet back.
Yeah, then I want to move max range away.
Can I be... Tell me I'm like more than 5 feet away from this
You're
action.
like 12 and a half feet away.
All right, I'll take it. Thank you. Jesus Christ, Bogi. After what we just went through.
I rolled a 22
To hit?
Yep.
That's a hit.
and a 3.
3 on the table.
Like 3.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, so let's...
That's a good sign.
That's really good.
Let's roll
That's a
some
really good
damage.
sign.
Yeah, first.
You got him. You pranked the DM.
I got him. Oh, I rolled 2d8. May I have a d8 from someone? Because one of them
No,
decides
you can keep-
what it all is. Because it's a chaos bolt. So yeah, the green will decide the element.
Okay.
Is it the same one?
No, it's just if they match, then crazy stuff happens.
Oh.
So it's psychic damage.
Okay, that's interesting.
So it's going to be 12 psychic damage, 6 magic damage.
So 18 total?
That's right.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you fling this bolt again, and same effect. It's this kaleidoscope colors spinning around this bolt. And right before it hits, it locks into place
Cool.
and turns purple as it collides with it, and its head just like enlarges and explodes as this psychic energy runs through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she falls over dead.
The crowd
Cool.
goes
Gone.
wild.
And then
And then you do that, and you're celebrating. Your hands are in the air, and you're like, "We did it!
we did it.
And you
Special effects.
special effects going off the charts. Your hands are in the air. You're waving like you don't care.
High five in the bullywug. It's like, nice.
Right?
Great show.
Right as you high five Miley Cyrus, snakes shoot forth from your fingertips of your hand, and they go. 8 snakes go flying from your fingers. Some of them land on Miley. Some of them land on Clay. They're just flying. One of them lands on you. They're just flying everywhere.
Oh my god.
What's happening?
Bogi, what did you do? We were done.
Don't worry, I've taken many pictures with snakes. I can handle them.
What do you do?
I wrap whatever's around my neck into like I'm holding a boa.
Oh, yeah.
Multiple of them.
Okay. Actually, they respond very well to that. They just start chilling on you, and they wrap around you.
nice.
Yeah.
Did it stop? Did they stop coming out of my hands?
Yeah. Well, check. There's one that's like halfway out, and it's like it's just like kind of like stuck in your
gross.
finger.
Like, is it out of the fingertips or like out of the hole in
Out
my
of your fingertips.
palm?
Fingertips.
That's what it says.
Oh, gross! I'm like, there's like snakes that I have to like
It's
pull out of my.
You're like Spider-Maning snakes around. Right
That's gross, Bogi. You're the real Bogi. I don't want to. I'm going to turn into a different.
I
form.
cast Blizzard.
I'm embarrassed.
It finally crawls out of your last finger, and
I can't like pull it out.
Oh, you can if you want.
Yeah, I would've.
Yeah, you pull it out. One's on you, Clay. It goes into your pocket.
Okay, I'm gonna follow Miley's lead and just like relax.
Chill.
I mean, I'd already be okay with animals for the
That's
most
true.
part.
You like animals. It was just surprising.
Where are these from? Are these mine? They my snakes?
Give them a command, Bogi.
Like, I mean, like, are they like my children or something? Like from me?
Yes.
Where did they come from?
Your fingertips. The weave.
I don't even remember this spell from the school.
What the fuck just happened? Why was there zombies?
You tell me. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen on The Amazing Race.
What is your... Excuse me? That's a wonderful turn of phrase.
You're on a race?
Yeah, the celebrity edition of Amazing Race. I'm raising money for my foundation, Happy Hippie Foundation.
Where are you running?
Well, where am I running?
It's a race, right? Are you running? Why are you stopping?
No, we're trying to get the treasure to get to the next part.
More
in the
importantly,
race.
though, how does your foundation help?
Bogi, you can't get a job. They're not hiring. Don't try to coax your way into their administration.
But out of it, Clay.
I pull like a wet, soggy business card out of my sports bra and I hand it to him.
Thank
If you want more information, you can go
yes, great. What does it have, like your email, or like what does it say?
here. It's happyhippiefoundation@gmail.com.
Okay.
Okay,
And
I'll take
they're
it back to a computer.
Just like, what is... Oh.
I'll email your organization about opportunities. Thank you.
Your team disappeared on you this morning, Miley. You woke up this morning. You were out here with your team, and then you were camping with them last night, and they're gone. And now you wandered over to here toward this heat source, and you found these guys. So that's where your race is taking you now.
yes,
Well,
I think they're doing
part
this.
of the sound effects.
Yes,
That's-
I think that I'm basically, they want me to do a solo mission because they want to do a feature on me.
Sure.
And how far I've come.
This is your private moment for the show.
Yes.
Who are they?
The Amazing Race.
Where are they? Are they here?
It's hidden. Have you seen the movie Tropic Thunder? It's kind of like that.
I've seen The Fifth Element and Rush Hour 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Those are all the movies I've seen. And
If there was a movie that Chris Tucker was in, it was on during the marathon, and that's what
I've
you've
seen
seen.
everything Chris Tucker was in.
While y'all having this conversation, Clay, roll a D100,
For fuck's sake.
please.
70. All right.
Okay, you get this tightening in your chest, and you start breathing. You start breathing kind of hard, and you just have this horrible flashback from going down in there and under the water and death.
This just happened.
And you have this uncanny fear of teenagers. Just period.
Were the
It's
dwarf,
called
was the dwarf a teenager?
biphobia. Yeah, maybe it's because Miley's so spunky and just showed up, and
Bogi got younger.
And Bogi got younger. Yeah,
Wait, are they both teenagers?
There's maybe, but I mean,
kind of probably. Yeah.
you feel like after this close call with death, you just have this you're strucken with this.
I feel old.
This oddity. You just feel unnerved, and you just don't like. You're scared of the youth, the adolescent.
What are children part of that?
No, just teens.
What is this fun D100 table he's rolling up for new phobias?
Oh my
It's
god!
D100 phobias?
It's 100 fears and phobias.
Just for him. That's cool.
Yeah, just for me because he knows I'll go down a lot. Oh god!
He died. He has a new phobia.
Yeah, I wanted to. If you go KO'd,
Oh yeah.
when you come back up, you're just not going to be the same.
I like that.
So
It should.
yeah.
I probably have a concussion. No one's checking on me.
You don't impersonate kids anymore as a changeling. That's what it should be. Like you
Not
don't
kids. No, kids are good.
Kids are fine.
You're
just adolescents.
when
just
they hit
teenagers.
puberty,
Yeah,
it just freaks you out.
I don't know where to fucking write this, man. Flaw.
If we need him
I'm
to
just gonna put on my
impersonate a
flaw.
teenager at some point,
That
he
might-
have a lot of resistance.
That might be
to it,
hard, yeah.
which would be fun.
That could be trouble.
If it's like you need to impersonate this 15-year-old, and you're like, no, man, I don't do that.
It would be like that.
Teenagers.
I forget. I just recently saw someone's bit of the waiter who is disgusted by food, like every item.
But it's like
He's
you're-
like gagging, but I'm a teenager and I'm like, "What's up, bros?" Oh god. Oh y'all.
You're a changeling that's afraid of people who are changing.
Interesting. That's a good way to put it. So you're in this grotto. You just killed these two undead folk. There's shit pieces here. You're looking for Purvis. There's also this cloud tower in the middle of this grotto. On the outskirts are fog. That's like what you walked out of to get here.
There's a bunch of damn zombie. We recognize these monsters.
wanna ask-
They were dead.
I want to ask
Crew,
her
or-
questions.
Yeah, go ahead. You can ask. Yeah, go ahead. ask I'll
Do you
get
know
from
what
here.
this tower is?
No,
was going
I
to
thought
ask
you
that,
did.
Bogi.
I just know that I'm looking for treasure.
Looking for treasure.
Wait, you don't live?
do-
You're not from
You're
around
part of
here?
this race.
Do I have a map or any clues given from me for Amazing Race?
You were not given. The group did not give you a map. The clues you know are. You don't have any clues.
So she has no idea where to look. She could be like right on the money or to like a million miles away.
Exactly.
She has no idea.
As far as she knows, yeah.
What if the treasure's in the tower?
We should look. It looks like it could be there.
We should all go look. We're your special effects team. We'll make
Okay.
sure that the scenes look good.
Let me just fill you in on something that's very important to me personally. You've seen what I've been gathering, right? You know about the scale.
What?
You know about the bark.
Is this like a Purvis
You
personal
know
class type thing?
it's similar.
Yeah,
yes.
you have your own Hellfrost staff type of situation.
I have two things left on my list: ice from the dead and a cloud that doesn't rain.
Ice from the dead, well, you got that right here. It's a dead body with ice on it.
Can we get a sample?
Well, you should. You should. I'm not touching it.
Yeah, as Bogi points that out, you notice that the ice on this thing, those blue sparkles, it's like growing on it almost and covering this body up.
I'd like to harvest
Yeah.
as much as I can, and
that's
like,
gross. Wait, don't touch it.
I have to, Bogi.
It could. What if it's like plague
And
and,
I'll
touch
need-
it's
It
It's
fresh.
not
doesn't-
real, is it?
Oh no! It's just it's
It's a really important research
it's a
project.
special. It's actually it's makeup. It's
Do nature or survival to harvest the ice.
5.
Tell the class what you've done. Very good, very good.
We love it. We love it.
You start harvesting this ice. You maybe have like a little bottle for it that you've been collecting some shit in. You're able to get a good sample in there, and there's a nice little inch or so layer of this very bright blue ice. Mm-hmm. It's like Walter White's meth in there. You close it up.
Nice crystals.
Yeah, you put it away. Job well done. And then you feel this horrible burning frostbite sensation on your fingertips. You look down and this ice is on your fingers and it's slowly growing across them.
I don't like that.
Tell me more about that. You take 1 cold damage from that.
Can I investigate what is happening to him?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
21.
Investigation?
Yeah. Medicine check.
So, okay, yeah, that's going to tell you a lot. They've been through a lot of shit lately, Christina, but basically, these dead bodies are not like Hunter at all. Like what you saw with Hunter, how he was undead, whatever made him that way, this is not the same thing. Clearly...
Plague-like, just like what I was saying.
Yeah, it is a plague. Like whatever this ice is, when it's touching them and it's animating them and coming into contact with, so it's clearly this blue shit, and it's definitely magical. This ice is not regular ice. And like you notice as you look at that and look back around, there's little icebergs jutting out in this grotto, and they're bright blue as well.
Can I use my detect magic?
On his plague, on his own skin.
Well, just kind of like, yeah. I mean, I want to.
It's on your fingers.
I want to.
Yeah.
I want to show it on my fingers, but also just on everything around me. Like I'm thinking of like a UV light on a crime scene.
You're looking at it. You're identify is what you're doing.
No, detect magic.
Oh, detect magic. Oh yeah, it's magical as shit.
Yeah, I'm just looking like everything should be glowing. Basically,
All the ice that's this blue color is glowing brightly blue when you do that.
And
like
my
you
hand.
can see, and your fingertips.
Can I scrape it off like with a dagger?
Yeah.
I do
Well,
that.
give me a medicine check.
I will do that.
Let's do that first.
21.
Oh yeah, you expertly knock these off. They're really not that hard to peel off your skin.
Nice.
But you can see they're very embedded in.
I can just kind of morph my fingers
Yeah,
as I scrape.
That's
really
smart.
Loosen it up.
yeah. It really. I mean, it's very frightening to see this, but it's very surface level. Like it's really just on your skin. You get it all off. You're fine.
Cool.
You can see though in the undead or the dead now, it's very tightly it's like packed in there. It's growing. It's deeper in their skin than it would have been in yours, per se.
Is it growing in the jar?
No, it's stagnant in the jar.
Feed a little tissue to the jar.
What?
Put a little tissue, cut a little skin and put it off into the jar.
I don't need it busting out of the jar. I need
feed
this
it a
sample.
little just for science.
Feed it yourself, Bogi.
Guys, I think this is a clue for the treasure. It means follow the ice.
Do you think we
I
should
think
go?
she's right. We should follow the ice. We should. She's right.
Okay.
She's clearly a messenger.
I can't argue with that.
Yes.
Here's the thing, y'all. I need the cloud. I need a bag of cloud. You
The
understand?
cloud from the tower.
I need that cloud.
That's where we're headed, right? The ice leads to the tower?
The ice definitely. These icebergs definitely. The blue ones are bigger, closer toward the center of this grotto.
Yeah, we want to paddle in like an iceberg.
Like a nearby one that's just coming by.
The three of us stand in a small little iceberg
Okay.
and paddle.
Give me a survival check. See, yeah.
Oh, you want to make it like that, dude?
Yeah, I like rolling. Just bogey. You got it.
15.
Oh yeah, you find this nice chunk of ice that you can all fit in. You take that big board you just used to smack, and you just start paddling through, expertly navigating through
I'm
these
good at
chunks of ice.
sizing up ice.
You're an ice sizer. You
Love ice. I'm kind of feeling invigorated in my element.
Yeah, you're in the ice. You're young. The wind
Literally.
is blowing in your new brown hair. No more
used to not
gray.
have hair. Now I got it.
Bald spot gone. Beard
Everything's
full.
here. I'm young.
It's like George Washington crossing the Delaware painting. You know, you're got a knee forward and you're paddling through. You easily get to the center of this grotto, and you collide kind of with that chunk of ice that it's sitting on, this cloud tower, and you're there.
Could I have done find familiar in that time?
Sure. Yeah, you could have done that. Is
Okay, great.
there anything you want to do, Miley?
Spend my gold.
Well, I was hoping I would look like George Washington going across.
I honestly was also hoping I would look like George.
So we got
Washington.
three Georges crossing this.
all facing
Yeah, all facing forward. And
whatever's my best angle.
all angles are great on you, Miley. So it's all working. Your dreads are blowing in the wind, and yeah, things are looking up. So you summon your familiar, Clay,
I do.
your pixie,
Yes. My sprite.
your sprite. Sorry,
Sprite.
So I guess
Sprite.
describe it a little bit for us. What the sprite looks like, and
Well,
what you want to summon
What
for
did you
it.
think about my fan theory?
Where you summon your little version of yourself.
That it looks like me. that I scrape it off of my clay skin and then just like
create
toss it out, and then it can fly, but it takes my form.
But it's like a sprite. No, that's
Otherwise,
cool.
it's tiny. I mean, it's just like a little thing. It's
okay. I think that's great. That's a cool idea. Yeah, you slug off some extra clay on yourself, and you pat it into the shape and mold it into this small little. They're tiny, right? They're tiny sized into this little pixie shaped, kind of basically Tinkerbell.
I do a little
creature.
ritual for Baba Yaga because she would have taught me rituals like this. I've seen her create things like she created me.
You are going to take, and I don't.
Yes,
You
give it
take
to me.
permanent -1 to your HP.
Excellent.
Why? Oh,
It's from himself, but
cool.
that doesn't. There is a piece of yourself disconnected.
It's part of me.
Yeah, so it's not exactly like you lost it. It's just not on you.
It
It's
has
a little better than a familiar.
It has 2
Yeah,
HP
I mean-
itself.
That's fine. It can have 2. You just only take 1.
Thank
for
you.
making it.
Great.
So you sort of have a stray HP wandering around out there.
It's a nice round number, 25 max HP.
Cool. It glows as you cast it in this kind of rainbow twilight color. Like there's multiple colors running through it. Mostly
Beautiful.
twilight. That's where the Fey wilds are. And it's fluttering around you now. And it looks. Do you want it to look kind of like you, or what are you trying to shape it to?
I kind of want it to just take whatever form I'm in. You know what I mean?
So it looks like Bogi.
No, I'm not in bogey form anymore.
Okay, you're not.
No, when I went KO, I went back to
if
clay.
it was
back to
old
clay.
bogey, it'd be funny.
It's old
Not new bogey.
No, I would want it to look just like a tiny version of my natural form
Okay.
with like long white hair and
Sprite wings.
like a hoodie, but sprite wings.
Okay.
and
Like a Tinkerbell.
Yeah, it's like Tinkerbell.
It's like
like
Tinkerbell, but a little bit creepier because I'm kind of creepy.
It's fluttering around you.
Like
I think by the time we get there, I would have been able to summon it. And
we all look like George Washington crossing the Delaware.
Yeah. You all like George Washington. You cross the
And
Delaware.
now I have it out like a butterfly on my fingertip.
What did George Washington do in Delaware? No one knows. But he crossed.
He surprised some Hessians
Crossed
that were
them.
asleep on Christmas Eve.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who?
That's what George Washington did. He surprised a bunch of Hessians that were asleep on Christmas
What is a
Eve.
Hessian?
Hessian is a German soldier.
Mercenaries. They were
mercenary.
mercenaries that
Yeah.
were hired, man.
By the British
That's some
Army.
Cool shit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They got smart with that war, but they fucked up.
You don't fight guerrilla wars. No weapons. Who cares?
Yeah, this little version of clay is fluttering around y'all, and it's speaking. It's just sort of going in and out of Common and Sylvan, and what else did it speak? Is that it?
I think Fae, because it is a Fae. I'm pretty sure it also speaks Fae.
Okay. It's like, hi, my name is Little Clay. And he goes up and he kisses you on the nose, Bogi. And he goes, I'm your friend now. And he goes up and he kisses you on the nose, the Miley. And he goes up and he sits on your shoulder, Clay. And he goes, you're my best friend. Okay, Clay.
Oh, yeah.
Smiling at you.
I'll give it a little high five.
He high fives your finger.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That is the cutest animal I've ever seen.
Oh,
Thank you.
it's actually a part of me. I don't know if you noticed when I scraped some of my skin
Yeah, it's
into
gross.
a clump in my hand.
Yeah. That beautiful little fairy man.
Yes, you
Thank you for calling me beautiful.
You can see the resemblance.
I love you. I love you. Love you.
I just don't know what to think.
I'm really way more drawn to this little sweet. I don't know if it's because he's saying sweet nothings to me, but I like it a lot. Clay, maybe you should take up after him.
I'm gonna oh damn, I'm gonna whisper something to it in Elvish. Do either of y'all speak Elvish?
No.
Hey, I might have a shot at that. I was in school till I was like 28.
Let's hear it. What do you got?
Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, Gnomish.
Oh my god.
I learned
You
all the
speak-
languages while I was in school. I had to take because they kept maxing me out on credits, and I had to keep switching around until I failed stuff. So
So y'all are in front of this cloud tower. You got a little fairy friend now, a little pixie.
It can do some interesting shit.
I'm actually excited to hear about it. But first, this...
We've been doing stuff with it for a long time.
Move on.
No, first though, you hear this drip. It's like there's so much water around you.
Guys,
It's really wet.
I cannot sell this house. Do not do this to me. Is there really a drip?
I know this is your third house in a month.
Yeah, I know
Matt.
my third house.
And that's a bummer.
Kind of
but
a major drip.
it's still dripping, bro.
Is it
dripping
how
on.
I use the shower? I take 2-hour showers every morning, every night.
Full heat, right?
Well, yeah.
Blast the heat.
Yeah, you blew it.
I don't know.
Okay, look, to be honest, I fill up the bathtub with hot water first. Then I may get to the bath.
Well, that's
Sometimes I
why-
don't get to it. But I always take a 2-hour shower no matter what.
Hashtag 2 hour showers.
2-hour showers and hot bathtub ankle water.
Hashtag.
Well, self-care is so important.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that is so important these
It's
days.
all you
Now
have
got
in this day and
a
age.
loud drip.
But the fourth house, gonna cost me a lot.
So
My
maybe
interest rate's over 50% at this point. The bank's done with me.
So maybe for that fourth house, we should plug that drip. Today on Plugging the Drip, yeah, you know him, you love him, he's your favorite guy, Brett Bullion. What can I say but BrettBullionArt.com, 2 T's, 2 L's. His Patreon is patreon.com/BB_tabletop. Twitter handle is Brett Bullion Art. You can find him on Instagram as B Bullion. This is the guy that made our map of Biffton and our business cards. He's just a sweet treasure to us, and we treasure every moment with him.
Oh, we do it for the love of the game. For the love of the game.
Live the
To the
game,
game.
to the game.
Fuck the DM.
Wait a minute.
Wait, no.
Christina Bradford. Have you got any plug? We got holes, we got drips, we need them plugged. Can you help us?
Yes. Every time you go to HEB,
Okay.
you go in the checkout line.
Yes. HEB's a grocery store here in Texas, just for people.
It's
in
rated the
Japan.
#1 grocery store in the U.S.
That's right.
Oh my god.
Fresh.
And when you're at the checkout line, you'll see 3 little stickers that you can pull off. It says 1, 3, and 5.
Okay.
And it normally donates to the local food bank. So every time you go to the grocery store, you should just peel one off and give it to your cashier.
Help the people eat food. It's very simple. So that's the drip, and we've been plugging it. And thanks for.
While we're on that HEB,
Yeah. Go on.
while we're on the HEB drip, when you
Oh.
take your cart, you fill up your groceries, you bought all this cool stuff at HEB, right? And you
That
take your
sounds like
cart,
me.
you go sit, you go put it all by your car, and
Yeah.
you unload it, and then you just leave your cart there, right there. Where
That's what I do every time. I leave
No,
it there.
No. Let's stop that. As a
Do you want me to
human
not
race,
do that?
As the human race can rally together around this idea that we put the cart back in the bin.
Do it again. Perfect. So,
It'll work.
3 George Washingtons and a pixie are standing in front of this cloud tower,
Walk into a bar.
walking to a bar. What do you want to do now that you're here?
How warm is it?
It is hot. It's like 80 degrees where you're standing right now.
I'm gonna turn to them. I'm gonna turn to the group and I'm gonna say, Purvis told me about this.
What?
Purvis told me about this place. He said that there was a woman. She has a hellfire, frostfire staff, some kind of combination of frost and fire, ice, and you know what I mean. Anyways, there's this woman here. Purvis was seeking her. I hope to find him here. I hope he will join us.
Who's Purvis?
Purvis is the treasure.
He's the treasure we all seek.
He's a treasure to us all.
I'll take her aside and just be like, kind of pat Bogi on the shoulder.
Just talk about
You just turn off and start.
Purvis is his best friend, and he is likely
Clay
dead.
Jr. is listening to you.
Oh.
We think he went missing when our ship crashed.
Oh, that's
He's probably dead.
He didn't really
just talked
know.
to that
no.
little beautiful
So
spot.
he's obviously distressed.
Is it still like Dulcie?
So you can see.
A little delusional.
It's
Yes,
Clay.
he's always been a little delusional, but it's more so. Yes, he's quite. Also, he just went from 60 to like 25. So I don't.
Oh my gosh, I need to know his plastic surgeon.
Bogi, we're done talking behind your back. You can come back.
It's okay. I'm starting with this nice Sprite.
We had a nice conversation. Flies back over to you, Clay.
Come here.
Kisses you on the cheek.
I gotta. Excuse me. I'm trying to have a private conversation. I'm gonna walk away with my Sprite, just a few feet away, and whisper.
Yeah.
And I know that Bogi speaks Elvish. The Sprite doesn't know Fae. Damn it all. I'll just talk to it in fucking common, but quietly, out of earshot. Say, hey, need you to go fly up on that cloud. Oh wait, we can communicate telepathically. I'm not gonna say this out loud. Yeah, telepathically, I say to the Sprite.
Telepathically.
I will enter you and look through your eyes when you fly. So I can retain this connection within 100 feet.
Okay.
So I kind of want to just get to the edge and get the Sprite to fly up and just inspect the cloud. See if it's like more solid than it should be.
It definitely is pretty solid.
Like I can see that from here, from afar.
Yeah. It is, but it's not like it's rock or anything, but it's also not like a normal cloud either.
Do I see anyone around?
You want what do you want to name your pixie? Clay Jr.? Is that what you said?
Clay J for sure.
Clay J. Okay, that's good. All right, Clay J. Fly. That really just flops off the tongue.
Yeah, it's
so
nice.
well. Clay J just starts flying around the cloud. That's what you wanted him to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's no one around.
No one around.
It's about 60 feet wide, cylinder. Say.
What did you need a cloud that never melts?
Rains. Cloud that does not rain. I believe we're making a stew.
You do you. I'm going to go see if I can go play or sing a song.
I'm going to start running up to the cloud to try to get some before the show starts.
Okay. Yeah, you...
Sprinting.
Okay, so you run up.
Well, if she's doing a song, I'm going to sit and watch.
While you're collecting... So you go up and you're going to try and collect some cloud?
Yeah.
Give me a survival check. While that's happening, Bogi and Miley are sitting on this little ice plateau, and you want to make a song. So you give me a performance check and tell me what you're singing.
See. Oh, that was so close. 2.
Okay. You can add your performance onto it, whatever that is.
4.
Okay. 4 total.
Yes.
That's good.
I get out my guitar
Okay.
and I sing, "It's a party in the grotto." Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, you're
Oh, it's quite good. Yeah, I'm gonna jam.
I'm
a
realizing
little to it.
how much it isn't a party. Grotto.
it's actually quite sad here.
It's not a nice place.
As you
not vibing with you.
you start singing this, Clay sprints away from you while you're singing this, going beelining away from
Mach
you.
5.
And you're singing the song, "It's a Party in the Grotto," and that fucked up body of Frank floats by, and it's just mashed up and nasty as it floats on by y'all.
Now that I heard this song, I'm like, that was very bad. What? This isn't good. And then I remembered that what I'm here for is Purvis, and I think that's Purvis's body. Like, if everyone else's body is washed up here, is Purvis's body washed up here? And if it hasn't, Has Purvis gone into this Elfrost staff place? Because I think it's here.
Sure. You don't see his body out here. Yeah, this bad music snaps you out of it. You know, you're like, fuck.
Yeah, I'm like, what am I doing?
You
like
don't...
the Bullywug is doing this performance. And I'm like, that's very nice that it can do that. I need to rescue my friend.
Yeah, so you don't see his body around here. I mean, you haven't. The only one you see around is Frank. And you are able... What'd you get for your survival, Clay?
18.
Yeah, you easily harvest a tube, like a glass tube worth, cork it up.
Nice. And it stays cloud?
It does.
In the tube?
It does stay cloudy.
Fuck yeah.
It kind of reverts back to its little spinning phase. It's like that. Yep.
I'm close. Do I have any way to...
You have all your pieces.
Can I summon the sun guy? Can I be like... I mean, I don't know if I can. I'll try.
I think... So you would know, working for Baba Yaga, that these are her agents, and they're not really physical. They can interact with you, but not the physical world. You know that they appear when the Feywild energy is most in line with the material plane, which is sunrise, sunset, high noon, and full moon. So that's when these aspects appear. Right now, it's not any of those.
Yeah.
But you can you can
Naturally.
make a religion check to try to hone in, maybe spiritually connect.
Yeah, I'm going to do a little prayer.
Sure.
Do a little...
Because they don't always appear for you, but maybe you're trying to send out a signal to it.
It's 12.
Okay. You say a prayer directed towards Baba in these aspects. Maybe it was heard, felt, maybe it wasn't.
Yeah, we'll see.
But
I'll move back to them.
okay.
And just listen to this song, try to see how I feel. You know, I haven't heard a lot of music. I can't say it's terrible. It's not great, but...
We just heard
looking
Dulcie
at me
Direwald.
now.
Oh, shit. It's nowhere near as good as that. That's true.
Imagine just seeing Dulcie Direwald and then having to see a frog at a swamp. Like, what do you play?
What do you play?
If
A
I
guitar.
I'll just say I got what I need.
It seems that the remains of the boat have all kind of
They've
ended
washed
up here,
They've washed up. Yeah, they're in this grotto.
or they went down that other river chute.
No,
maybe? Or did it all come down this?
The way it was directed, it was near the shore. Like it's like, you know how there's eddies that get caught up, like when you're at Schlitterbahn and you get stuck in one of those whirlpools. It's kind of like that. Like everything from the ship is getting sucked down into.
So Purvis's body is already lost, or he went into this tower. So I have to go in.
I'll follow you.
Let's do it. Let's get this treasure. We got this. Everybody hands in.
It's
And
maybe...
on 3, we'll say go team.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Go
team.
You didn't say it, Bogi. What's wrong with you? Are you part of the team or not?
We have to find Purvis. He's part of the team too.
We have to find
Well,
him.
we can't say all team
We are a
without Purvis.
team.
No, we can't.
A Purvis finding team. We have our Purvis, and we have to
without
find
Purvis,
him.
it's like a missing team.
Beautiful moment. You, Miley, you get inspiration for rallying the team.
It's great.
And then, so you want to step through into the cloud tower, Matt?
I want to take a moment. What is the best form for me to take in this moment? We're
Clay, just be
infiltrating.
yourself.
Myself.
You go insane. Laugh out.
Well, I don't understand. You're the best illusion magician I've ever seen. There's even I've met the Circle. I'm pretty sure. I met probably the members of the Circle of the 8, right?
Oh, of the professors.
And I've met
I've met
the Circle of Illusion,
the headmaster of the illusion school,
and I think he's better. Like, this guy's just like, and for being like who he is, and I'm just like, this guy's just got like a natural talent. He's not the head of anything. If he got the training the head got.
I think the headmaster does bigger spells, but Clay's look so natural. It doesn't look like he's casting.
Yeah,
at all.
I mean, Clay's just so like Clay's got that
Real.
natural
It's
raw
real.
talent. I've been in the education sphere long enough to kind of see raw talent.
Yeah, that's fair.
This guy's got it.
You got chops, kid.
For sure. And so I think he's probably the best illusionist I've ever seen in my life.
I think I'll take my Furbolg form.
Okay.
coming out of the swamp.
That's fair.
I got a frog with me. I'm gonna be a little bear man.
So now since Clay is a shape changer, he now looks like a fear bog, which is like kind of like a thin, better looking orc. They're very naturey.
They're very bulbous.
They're blue and they have pointy ears.
and they have a really round nose. And
They're actually
they're very
a kin.
big.
They're a giant kin.
They're giant kin.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's like
They're
they're big.
They're like 6+ feet tall.
Okay.
It's possible you've seen this before, Miley. You've been in.
I've seen many costume
kinda
changes,
cute.
yes.
Sure, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're kind of cute.
Um,
This guy is my like lumberjack shepherd. This is.
you're outdoorsman.
I feel like my clay default is much more cold when I'm in my true form. This is more of just kind of like a chill guy. This is more how I feel when I'm in druid mode.
Okay.
Clay is more of a warlock.
That's fair. Okay. So you're fear bog mode.
Yeah, that's my peace-loving, like, I wish I could just relax on the ranch mode. Like, he's got carpentry skills. He's just a chill dude. Anyway.
He's your retirement.
Yeah.
That's
Mode.
yourself. I said be yourself.
It's one of myselves.
Let's go in.
Do you have a fear bog voice, though?
I think it was kind of like, well, hey, kids.
Not what it was. I was.
Yeah.
That's fine. So you tell him to be himself. He did. Now look what you've done.
Goofy character.
He just looks like Goofy. He doesn't even look like a fear bog. He just looks like. So Goofy. Well, now the little Clay J looks like Goofy too. Small, and then Bullywug and Bogi. You walk through into this cloud tower. Everyone give me strength saving throws.
Got a 14.
14? Okay. For Bogi.
Nat 1.
You got natural 1, Miley?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's good.
9.
Okay, 9. Clay J is just going to hold on to you for this, like, kind of... And when they do, he gets to embed himself in you a bit. So he's really a part of you in this save.
Sweet.
So, obviously, you could see what you're walking into, so he braced himself. You do feel a strong gust of air blow against all of y'all. Very warm. It's like sauna air when you walk through these clouds. And your clothing's all blowing, but you all manage to hold your ground, except little Miley, you're walking confidently through, and you just immediately are lifted off the ground, and you start getting dragged away by the cloud tornado.
Oh, no.
What do y'all want to do?
Oh,
You can see her floating away.
try to grab her, for sure.
Yeah, your dreads are blowing in the clouds. Yeah, you want to grab her?
Yeah.
Okay, give me an athletics check, Clay.
18.
Okay. You reach up and pretty easily actually snag her foot,
Good.
and you got her. She's blowing around like a balloon right now.
Oh, don't get away before we're done with you.
Yes, good.
Oh, jeez.
You're a lifesaver.
Yup.
Y'all pass through this barrier. As you do, you can go back to the ground, Miley. You're in a 60-foot wide, 60-foot high room. There's a room above y'all of clouds. Like you can see, the tower is much taller than that, but it's partitioned off. The camera like kind of starts up and pans downward, is looking above y'all as you walk in to see the massiveness of this room. And in big white letters across the screen, Cloud Tower appears and then fades out.
Wait, with the camera?
Just like a Legend of Zelda dungeon that you just walked into.
Wait, am I seeing this or is...
No, just me. Okay. And then, so y'all walk in, and it's this massive room. There's 2 twin staircases hugging the walls of this room symmetrically, and they rise up 60 feet up to the ceiling of it and go beyond it into the next level. At the front of this room, there's a large desk. Behind is a wall of like little inboxes, and there is a cloud person sitting behind the desk. They appear to be a cloud elemental. Behind him, above him, is a symbol on the wall, and is a pentagram made of 5 arms, each grasping the forearm of the one before it. And the cloud elemental from behind the desk looks up and, yes, may I help you, guess?
Oh, do you have the check-in for the next clue?
Yes, my name is Nimbus. I am the check-in desk. Yes, you can come to me if you need to check in.
That's what we need to do.
Right this way, please.
Follow her.
We follow.
Goofy, follow her.
I'm following. Are you following?
Yuck, yeah.
Well, keep up, Bogi.
Yeah, you walk up to the desk. It's this medium-sized cloud elemental dressed in a nice suit, but the suit is made of clouds. They are made of cloud. They have little glasses. He opens up a ledger that's made of cloud on a desk that's made of clouds, and he's looking through this ledger, and he's fixing his glasses, and he looks up at you, and he goes, "May I have your name, miss?"
The real Miley Cyrus.
Real Miley Cyrus. Yes. And you two gents, what's your name?
Bogi Yara.
Bogi, yes. And you, sir?
Oh, just call me Bill.
Bill, yes. I am afraid you are not on the ledger. You do not have reservations here at Cloud Tower.
Check again.
Oh. Yeah. Yes.
Now look, mister, we lost our friend. We need your help.
Who are you looking for?
Purvis.
Purvis. Purvis, my great friend, my therapist friend. His last name.
Purvis. His name and is drawn out. He's looking back to the ledger again for these things. No, none of those names appear on a check-in.
No Purvis?
They do not have a room here, no. But if you'd like to purchase a room, it's only 100 gold.
Wait.
Each person.
She
Quite affordable, I would say.
Did she get her item? You checked. She checked in.
Given the remoteness of where you are, it's a very reasonable price, I would say.
There must be something we're missing. Something we have to do before we check in. There must be a clue around here somewhere.
Yeah, Claire, is she right?
Yes.
Is there some kind of clue that can reduce our rate of rent?
Well, sure. The clue is you give me money
The
and you
discount-
stay at my hotel.
Maybe there's some kind of discount card.
Well, if you have a membership card, yes, it will be a little cheaper. Yes, are you members here at...
I storm out.
You turn around and walk
I
out?
walk out.
You turn around and Nimbus, you see he pushes something under the desk, and as you head towards the cloud that you walked into, it turns darker, like gray and black, and is spinning faster.
A Nimbus cloud.
It's like now the cloud wall that you walked through is
Hard.
harsher.
Dangerous.
No, you can't leave. That's not the point. You've checked. You're in here now. You have to stay. You can check out anytime you like, but you may never leave.
Yeah, but I can't pay. I can't pay the rental. I can't pay the room fees. So
Well,
it's-
Now hold on, mister. You can't play tricks with us. We got money, but we don't have enough.
Well,
Maybe
that's-
we can clean something.
I can perform a song.
We got a performer here. I'm a manual worker. I'll do
Manual
anything you need.
Worker, song singer.
Bogey's he's a motivational speaker. You got a convention.
All right. Well, I tell you what.
I could do that.
Here's the deal. You give me 100 gold each,
No,
and you stay here.
sir, we're broke.
Man, that's very sad.
Oh,
And you can perform if you want, Miley.
Yes, I want to perform.
Go for it. Give me a performance roll.
can't stop, won't stop. Oh, that's
Wait,
a reroll.
pencil
That's
on the
a
way. My
reroll.
pencil
That's a
on the way. My
reroll.
pencil on the way.
Okay.
Sounds like cheating, but I'll never know.
Oh, it is, but it's worse.
What you get?
It was 3 to 2.
Honest.
3 to 2. See, that dice don't lie. What do you play for?
This is how the story has been to go.
I replay Party in the Grotto, but
It's your favorite.
Oh man.
I try and add sound effects, but I don't have my pedal for my guitar, so
Sure.
I make
Fart a
them
little.
myself.
Yeah. You're playing this, and he goes, "Oh my, please!" He's like grabbing his ears, and he fades, like he morphs into the desk, and he's gone. And the room is,
We
only-
can't leave.
No, not the way you came.
This is just like Escape the Room. My friends love to do this game.
Is this part of your game? Is this part of the race?
Well, it seems like it.
Oh,
Well,
Okay.
I guess we should search for clues.
This
I'll
is
look behind the
very
desk.
very strange, Clay, that you just take on this whole persona. Now that I'm watching, now that I'm
Bogi, you shouldn't be so concerned
I
with
get
what's on
it.
the
I mean,
outside.
but you're very, very good at your illusions.
So you said you want to search behind the desk.
I just
Bill.
want to look where the guy disappeared. Is there anything here? Is it just clouds and bullshit?
There's a lot of clouds and bullshit,
Come
but
on.
the ledger is open,
Okay.
so you can easily look at that. You don't even have to
Looking for
investigate.
any name I know.
Alitha Grain,
Oh.
Pike Finley,
Oh, I was gonna ask.
Merc,
Pike.
Drath, all on the ledger.
Do they have
What?
dates? Do they have dates?
Yeah, they have check-in dates, and it's today.
Today, before us.
Whoa!
They have time.
Yeah, there's a time. It's,
What's the
It's a couple
time?
hours before y'all.
Go, do.
Alitha Grain,
Smart.
Pike Finley, and Merc Drath.
Mark was one of the mercenaries for.
Oh, fuck. Elder. Sorry. I did that all of episode 5. Merc died. Elder Drath. Yes, Elder was one of Al's
So Elder,
bodyguards.
Nalith, and Pike all made it to this.
They checked
hotel.
in 2 hours ago.
Dude.
You gotta go up. You gotta find him.
What rooms?
The time is now. The place is here.
Let's find them.
The action is find them and kill them.
There are no room numbers listed on the ledger.
Wait, who was the person that we're checking in with?
Nimbus,
Cloud Man, he's gone.
he just disappeared.
Oh, because of that song you played. We appreciate that song you played, Bullywog. We need to find the elevator.
Well, we didn't get to pay. How do we do stuff?
To be fair, we have not had to pay.
Let's find the. Let's just continue on. Where's the lobby? Where's the hotel? Is it like? So
You're
is
in
it-
the lobby. There
Okay,
is no
lobby.
elevator, but there are stairs, I said at the beginning, symmetrically running up the walls up to the next floor.
Okay. Left or right?
Should we split up?
Oh,
No.
No. Right.
Right. All right. We all go right.
All right.
I guess I want to give inspiration.
Bardic inspiration?
Yes. I sing It's the Climb.
Oh, okay.
It's the climb. I can't do it.
Can we get
Do
a
it-
little
do
bit?
it a little bit,
I
do a
don't
little
really
bit.
I don't know how it goes.
That's the only part I know. It's the climb.
Okay.
And it doesn't even
Who is
sound
that?
like it.
Miley Cyrus?
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
that
Miley
song.
Cyrus.
Okay.
Sorry.
You jam out. It's the climb as you all start ascending up to the right side of the staircase. Who do you want to give Bardic inspiration?
A wondrous appearance. Choose 2 creatures and
Oh, that's-
6.
I think that's something else.
A mantle of inspiration.
Yeah, mantle. Yeah, because you're a glamour.
okay.
bard.
What is Mantle of Inspiration? Maybe you should do that.
It's a bonus act. Use bardic inspiration to grate yourself a wondrous appearance. Grant yourself a wondrous appearance. Choose 2 creatures in 6 feet of you, and they can gain 5 temporary hit points.
Oh, you could do that if you want.
Please do that. I need that.
I do mantle of inspiration.
Okay, so a beautiful mantle of fey energy, like twilight color, covers you, and you sing the climb. You want to do a performance for it? Or?
It's 12.
Can I give her inspiration for that one?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Here, roll it again.
All right, so Bogi donates his inspiration to
Yeah,
you.
I'm like, no, you're doing good. They'll see you're doing good. That's enough of it.
I keep rolling too.
Okay, so we'll keep the first one.
Okay.
Sorry.
It was a good try. That's great. 12 is not bad. That's solid.
I'm out of inspiration.
It's not. I'm out. You're out.
Good. Yeah, you're climbing up the staircase. You're singing the song, this mantle of fate. Staircase. Come on, guys.
Glug, glug,
Sorry, I
glug.
farted too. So
Ew, P.U.
Oh, not again. Dang it. You're going up this staircase. You're on the right side. Fey energy's covered.
Fey energy.
Yeah, bullywugs are from the Feywild. So...
Oh, I like Fey energy. Oh,
yeah, you're feeling it.
I feel good.
This song sounds a lot better than the last one she did. You're climbing. You both feel inspired going up this staircase. You get 5 temporary HP each.
There's always going to be another mountain. I can't even do this.
You got it.
Yeah,
you
keep
got
going.
it.
Yeah, you have to keep going.
I'm always going to make it move. Always going to be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm going to have to lose.
So while she's jamming, she's singing this.
That's chill.
Y'all are climbing. It's kind of hard. Your legs are burning, and this is helping y'all get up.
Yeah.
You get up to the next floor, and it's, again, the spiral staircases spin around each other up another 60 feet. It's just a room of staircase. So while she's singing this, it's helping because you're like, holy fuck, this is
It's a lot of
It's
stairs.
a lot of fucking stairs. Your legs are burning, churning, but you...
That's why I offered such poor encouragement.
Exactly. Yeah, you're like...
You should
This
keep
is-
singing. And she's like, that didn't help.
I'll stick with my first row. And yeah, but you ascend through that. It hurts. The next room you enter into is a large study. It's 60 foot wide again, 60 foot high. There's a massive fireplace made of clouds in the middle of the room. In the fireplace is a fire roaring, made of clouds. Around the walls, covered in books, made of clouds. There are ladders that rise up so you can reach some of these. They scale the wall. In front of the fireplace are 2 more cloud elementals sitting in chairs, a chessboard between them as they're playing. And they look up. Oh, do come in. Yes, we're just finishing up our game here. Please come in then. We heard you singing on the way up. Quite nice, yes, indeed.
Thank you.
Very welcome. But I'm about to beat my... Hold on one sec. And he's like looking around the board and he moves a few things. He's like, checkmate. Yes. I just defeated my friend here. What say you? Or what y'all doing in this here hotel then?
Looking for the treasure.
Treasure?
The treasure is our friend. We're trying to find him.
Oh, it's a metaphor then. That's disappointing.
He's
Is it?
missing.
And you,
It's true.
young man?
Our friend Purvis is missing.
A young man named Purvis is missing then.
I know he didn't check in here, though, but Aletha Green did.
Oh, I've heard of Aletha Grange, sure.
She's still here?
Perhaps. I tell you what, beat me in a game of chess, and you can ascend to the next floor. Can you defeat Arcus, master of games? He's like staring up in front of the fireplace. He's on his feet now.
Oh, shucks. No,
Do
not me.
y'all like games? Are you good?
Does
No.
anyone have proficiency in games?
I'm in it to win it.
All right, Miley steps up.
She is a gamer through and through.
Very well, Frog lady, sit down. He sits down. The other
This is the
elemental
ultimate puzzle.
is watching him. You're in front of this fireplace. It's roaring, but it's actually in this second chamber up here. It's significantly warmer than the first floor. So now it's probably about 90 degrees from where you are now. He challenged you to a game of chess, Miley. Roll. If you have a proficiency in games, then you can add your proficiency bonus. Otherwise, you're rolling an intelligence check, and you're going to add your intelligence modifier to it.
12 plus 3, 15.
15? Okay. 15? Okay.
Shit.
You're playing, and you're sitting there, and you're in it to win it. You want to win the amazing race. And you see every move he's doing, every move he's about to do, and you counter him every single time. Have you ever played chess before?
No.
Doesn't matter, because in about 10 minutes, you've checkmated him. He rolled. He had a huge modifier. He rolled a 4. So he stands up, his chair falls back, and he goes, "Egad! Smart little toad."
Beginner's lap.
Probably. At any case, you've defeated me, and you've earned your way to the next floor. He snaps his fingers, and the staircases, there's more, and they ascend upwards again the same way, and the floor, opens up, and is clear to go now.
Level 3.
Whoa. Is this a hotel or like some kind of puzzle dungeon place?
Puts his arm around you. It's a little bit of everything, huh? Well, anyway, you said you're looking for Al the Grain?
Yeah, or Pike Finley to kick his ass.
He left us in quite a bind, mister.
Yes, I'm sure. Yes. Well, who's to say? They may be beyond, or they may be somewhere else. But they are definitely here and somewhere.
That's really ominous and weird. Once I go up a floor, how do I get back down?
Well, you just take the
Wait,
stairs
now I'm
again.
doing...
Don't worry about all that. You're in the Cloud Hotel now. You're in the Cloud Tower. The Tower of the Summer Construct, baby. You don't have to worry about things like living anymore.
What?
And both the Cloud Elementals break apart and dissipate into the fireplace. We pan away from the Cloud Tower, northward, out of the Ice Marsh, but still in the southern swamp. A halfling bursts through the bush and slips into the mud. His stuff goes everywhere. He fearfully turns around with a dagger pointed from where he came. A firebolt collides with his hand, knocking the knife away, and he yells in pain. Out of the shadows, a hooded figure appears, a sword in one hand and a fire glowing in the other. You had your chance, little mate. You should have just handed the gold over. You chose this route, mate. The robed figure raises his fiery hand above his head. The halfling turns his head in fear, waiting for the fire to hit. But as he does, the robed figure stumbles forward, an arrow lodged in his back. He grunts in pain. He turns and quickly flings the firebolt back from where the arrow came. The firebolt, perfectly placed, would have taken off the head of a normal-sized person. But instead, a gnome stands in its place, covered in leaves, with a possum strapped to his shoulder. He notches another arrow, lets it fly. It sinks into the robed man's chest and sends him into the ground, no longer moving. The little gnome trots over happily and helps the halfling up, smiling. Talks to him for a while, helps him pick up his stuff. He turns northward, heading out of the swamp, past a sign that says, "This way, Whiskey Springs, Okinawa." And we'll see you next time on Frabbles on Travels.
Oh, I didn't know we had changed the name.
Name change.
Things are